On this program, I'll be introducing a summary of a few highlights of the artists, artworks, and museums in focus. Musée de la Poste. Let yourself be amazed by this fascinating museum, which traces the history of the French postal service from the Middle Ages through today, containing a collection of no fewer than 1,267,000 objects. In the Musée de Plantes, plants have become actors in which microphones are attached to their bodies and they emit sounds, thereby transforming them into performers.
Du coup, c'est les images qui vont être utilisées ou c'est le son?
Alors nous, en fait, on filme juste, on prend le son, c'est pas du tout nous qui allons faire le montage, qui allons sélectionner ce qui va être pris ou pas.
Si admettons que...
The work of Lawrence Malstaf lies at the interface of the visual arts and the performing arts. The artist develops installations and performances centered on movement, chance, order, and chaos. His projects often entailing the use of physics and new technologies. Each of the performers are held in a transparent plastic that forms as a veritable suspension of tableaux vivants, in which their movements are slowed down and their breathing is held together by a single tube. And it's an amazing choreography, ballet performance in the middle of this space. Also, the way the light just hits down on them too, I think is also a really key detail. The Musée de Quai Branly contains over 3,500 works of art extending from Africa, Asia, Oceania, North and Latin America, and this important collection makes it one of the most crucial museums in all of Paris for its focus on works in the global south. And the museum's original and imposing architecture was designed by the French architect Jean Nouvel, which is counterbalanced by the lush, wild gardens of Île Clément. At the Passerelle Leopold, the Ring de Luxe is a monumental site-specific installation by the artist collective Plastique Fantastique, founded by the artist duo Marco Sanavacci and Yina Young. and it evokes a captivating sense of movement and fluidity with a ring-shaped inflatable that surrounds the Leopold Sédar Senghor footbridge. This alliance connects the two banks as much as it invokes the inseparable dimension of the city and its river. At the Pont Neuf, Javier Riera, a Spanish artist born in 1964, creates outdoor, luminous, and ephemeral works of art. His installations consist of light projections of geometric patterns onto the landscape and surrounding vegetation. Produced in situ, they explore the connections between geometric forms and the nature of each location, giving the landscape a sculptural quality by producing breathtaking visual effects. The architecture of Paris itself becomes a canvas or screen on which elaborate, surrealistic images float over its surfaces, showing a dreamy landscape of strange creatures and places. Sunset in Paris recreates the everyday phenomenon of the sunset in the capital's urban landscape. The precise moment is stretched out here, not just for a few minutes, but for the entire night. At the Quai Henry IV, with a unicorn, the artist brings the legendary creature to life, the mythical animal of purity and chastity, which extraordinary values are attributed, appears here as a white, gallant horse with a long horn in the middle of its forehead, standing out against a black background. The image gradually comes to life while a fine rain of ash gradually obfuscates the animal, causing it to disappear. The sound of falling raindrops and a few piano chords accompany the mysterious and hypnotic vision somewhere between dream and reality.